Good morning.
How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from the St. Louis RPM. I'm going live from the show floor. I promised that I would go live this morning and show you the tables. I apologize for the delay, technical problems, and I needed to get on the Wi-Fi. I did this last year, and it was one of my most popular uh, YouTube videos of the entire year. So what I wanted to do today was basically turn the camera around, and I've got about an hour, maybe hour and a half, and I'm going to take you through all of the models. There are a few things that I'm doing new for the first time. Um, I am streaming. I've upgraded my StreamYard connection, and I'm streaming in 1080p. So hopefully that will result. I think they're capped out at 720 on Facebook, but on just arrange this here on YouTube. Hopefully this will be coming through in higher resolution. Good morning, Mike. Prepare to have your mind blown. I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to show you some incredible models from the St. Louis RPM. So without further ado, as I sip my very first coffee of the day, let me turn the camera around. Thank you, Mike. I paid a few extra dollars to StreamYard to upgrade the video feed because I was tired of grainy video. So let's take a look at some models, shall we? I'm a little bit exhausted, and you can hear I've lost my voice um, from yesterday. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the St. Louis RPM is composed of vendors down there, and I showed you that yesterday. But the thing that makes this RPM so incredible is all of these tables where people can come and show their models. So today, my goal is to show you pretty much all the models that I can. So if you're not familiar with a prototypical RPM, what people do is they bring models that they're working on. So let's start right here. So this is Stuart Thompson. See if I can get you a picture of this. Stuart Thompson is the president of Thompson Rail and Intermodal Solutions, and he has brought some wonderful models that he made. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show you, once I get my camera figured out, models. Yeah, you're welcome, Michael and Mike and everyone. So what I'd like to do today is I'm just going to basically go through the tables. If there's anything that you see that you would like me to pause on, I'd be happy to pause. And I'm going to just basically go down the road, table by table. And once again, if anyone wants me to stop, I'm more than happy to. So this is from Art Hall. Looks like we've got some larger scale weathering here. The Big Bend Railroad Club has an open house July 19th. That was, I guess, last night. Paul Anderson has some beautiful Terminal Railroad. Oh, the Terminal Railroad. That's from here in St. Louis. Saw that when I was here last time. Those are cool too. Those cars. Okay, I think I'll work my way down this way. Look at this. This is spectacular. So this is what's really nice about the RPM is typically what people will do is they will show photographs of the prototype, and then you can take a look at the model that they've created. So this looks like the Navarro County, Texas courthouse, made by Ron Maxfield. It's quite a model. And I love when people show the prototypical photographs. Look at that. Beautiful model. Good morning. Good. Just looking at some wonderful models here.
Look, that was some great weather too for a change.
Beautiful. So we seem to be in the land of O-scale here. The O-scale Central. Oh, okay, I got it. So this is the O-scale Central display. I was chatting with them. They were very interested to see that all mini prints are available in O-scale. So, ooh, look at that.
To help me on O-scale.
Okay, so I'm gonna zigzag through tables here. Oh, this is cute. A St. Louis arch. Some freight cars. What is this? CSX. Oh, this is very interesting. CSX autonomous geometry boxcar. It's a Walther's waffle boxcar kit, and then they modified with custom paint, switchline decals. They put a simulated LiDAR scanner on there. Oh, that's very cool. So this is nice. So someone has basically modeled a prototypical geometry boxcar that I guess the manufacturer has not brought out, but they wanted a model of. And that's kind of cool. Okay, so we're just going to finish up the first set of tables here. I hope the quality of the stream is good. So these are, let's see what we've got here. Christopher and Randy Blezek, Blezek, from Indiana. Looks like they've got some beautifully weathered items here. Same goes here. Lots of beautifully weathered engines. Good, thank you, Mike. Yeah, I should have done this years ago. I upgraded to 1080p. Oh, these are cute. Robert Petit from Anderson, Indiana, serving the Northwoods, Northern Michigan, and Wisconsin. Bob Petit has made some really neat models here. Oh, my wife. Hello, wife. Good morning, Mrs. Miniprints. I am live from the tables. This is really what the RPM is all about. The RPM is all about looking at models. And for this, I thought, you know what, why not pay a few extra bucks and upgrade to 1080p, which I wish I'd done years ago. So this is the Will County Model Railroad Association from Joliet, Illinois. Cleve, I'm going to pronounce your name wrong, Sloper. Some very nice prototypical models. Okay, so this to me is what an RPM is all about. Look at this. So there we go. There are the prototypical photographs. Sorry about the glare. And then there's the model. I like this a lot. I love when people, so this is Tom Dowland's work from Waukesha, Wisconsin. So there's ILDX 329, the photograph, and the model.
Good morning and welcome. Members of the general public being here at 9
There we go. Another example of this is cool. Looks like a little, it's a snowplow maybe. Photograph and then prototypical model. Ooh, this is beautiful. Oh, looks like someone just booked a scanning appointment. Okay, so here we go. August Bengs, Bengs, has taken this fantastic photograph. Let me put the camera down here. Let's go this way. Obviously, this is something that inspired. This is the Burlington Farmer Co-op in Burlington, Wisconsin. The era, 2010. So you get all the details here. And they talk about they use Iowa Scaled Engineering grain belt models. And then they built this with Walters, Model Train Industries, Farm Factor. So they basically took a whole bunch of manufacturers and built this beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful diorama. I love stuff like this. This is really beautiful. All right, let's keep moving. There's a lot to see. Okay, so where are we here? We are with... Okay, these are models by Shane Mason. There's a familiar name. We were hanging out last night. Shane is from Kansas City, Missouri. And it looks to me like Union Pacific Fairfax Yard Service Department. Looks to me like Shane models an N scale. Shane is also the associate editor of Model Railroad News. And Shane has a beautiful display here of N scale items, weathered, some beautiful loads. Here we go. Here's the prototypical photograph. And then the model that Shane's created. I think Shane was wearing a shirt last night that said rivet counter on it. Oh, look at that. I hope this is coming through. I hope you guys are able to see the beauty of these models. It's a tiny little diorama in N scale. It's just beautiful detail. I guess this proves you really don't need a lot of space to model. Look at that. Just want to get in close on that if I can. It's wonderful. Wonderful little model from Shane Mason. Okay, models by Steve Zielinski. Some nice weathering there. Illinois Midland models by Chris Schickler from Charleston, South Carolina. Once again, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing any of your names. Justin Hendrickson, Freedom, Wisconsin. Has some Southern Tier grain models here in a diorama. And once again, love this. There's the prototype, there's the model. That's what this is all about. And you can bring things that are work in progress too. So it doesn't have to be perfectly finished. It can be things you're working on. Okay. If there's anything that anyone wants me to stop and take a look at, I will be happy to do so. This looks like a complicated build. Someone has gone through step by step what they've done. Models by Chris Bratz from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Modeling, it looks like the Wisconsin Central. Some nice models here by Jeff Eggert. Slightly modified tangent gondola. Heavily modified tangent gondola. I love it. You can detail cars that exist too. So people do weathering, people do detailing. Oh, this is quite nice. So this is Dennis Egg. Is it Eggert? Oh, Eggert. Eggert. Look at this. Tower CK layout section. The CNNW MILW crossing circa 1976. All scratch built. Let me get a different angle for you. That's beautiful. Yeah, Mike, lots of ideas here. That's the thing about an RPM. I hope you can come with me next year, Mike HO Trains. I would love to drive down with you. Jeff Carlson from Topeka, Kansas. There you go. This is it. It's all about photograph and then prototype. Looks like Jeff has an article here in Railroad Model Craftsman. Burlington home-built snowplow in HO scale. There's the article. And there's the snowplow. Oh, wow. Looks like, and here's another Jeff Carlson article. Jeff Carlson is well published, apparently. You can bring one model or many models. Jeff Vandergraff from, and once again, I'm probably saying all this wrong, Monon, Monon, Indiana. Cotton Belt, Southern Pacific, rebuilds. Very nice. All right, 2 tables down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Lots of 3D parts. 3D is taking this by storm. Check out my YouTube channel. All right, let's. Joseph Musgrove, Musgrove. That's the Arkansas Coffin Company. That's really nice. ITLA, look at that. We found an ITLA, beautiful ITLA model here. All right, very nice. Shout out to ITLA. All right, so here we go. What do we have here? Charles, is it? It's handwritten, hard to read. Charlie or Charles Joslin from Sparks, Nevada, maybe? This is wonderful. Oh yeah. I like this. Loads. Look at that. I love that. Lots of history here. Look at this. This is wonderful. So there's the photo. Sorry for the glare. And there's the model. Look at that. Dave Cruzwick, I'm very tempted to join you in Naperville. We will have to organize this. RPMs are just wonderful. They're so inspiring. This is lovely. There are a lot of people that spend a lot of time putting together some very beautiful models. Thank you, James. The live models from the St. Louis RPM is one of my absolutely most popular lives of the entire year. For those who can't be there, Rick Sprung from St. Louis. We've got some Milwaukee Road EMD F7A and F7B locomotives here. John Alaniva, it's a familiar name, from Canton, Michigan, including, oh, here's Brian McQuitty. I scanned Brian last year and Brian's wife this year. Tank cars for the 1970s, an ongoing project. Jeez, there's a chapter 4 of an autobiography right there. Look at that. That's very interesting. So once again, lots of documentation at an RPM. You can go really deep. Some nicely weathered cars. I'm trying not to go too fast, but at the same time, there's a lot to see here. Okay, so let's see. We got some vehicles here. Brad Hassler, Connorsville, Indiana. Looks to me like we've got a sticker here for South Coast Models, custom kits. Looks to me like Brad likes trucks. All right, let's take a look. This is nice. I've always been a fan of MOW equipment. Once again, I will say if there's anything specific that you would like to see, I will try and pause or go back. All right. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like someone's been doing a little bit of work. All right. Models by Kevin Heisel. I'm so sorry if I'm not saying the names right. New Lenox, Illinois. There is some beautiful weathering here. I think somebody is, this hobby, you can go deep on any one subject, but here's a whole book on piggybacking container traffic and the models to prove it. All right. So here we have some models by Ray Van Duerzen from South Holland, Illinois. Good morning. I'm forever filming.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yesterday was the vendors, and today I promised I would go through and go table by table and show people
You should. There's some of the best work I've ever seen here.
what stands out in your mind. What should I go see?
The dioramas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I like seeing it in a setting.
yeah.
And if you could see the pipeline, it's animated, so the guy will actually plant the pipe into the ground.
Okay, I haven't been there yet. I've done 2 of 5 so far.
Okay. A couple of great things, that intersection.
I love the
change.
interlocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Nicely done.
Yeah. And there was a little, I think Shane Mason did a little tiny N scale diorama. Things probably like maybe
Yes.
10 inches by 5 inches.
Yeah, and you can see the back of that grain.
Oh yeah,
version.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some and then the 187th stuff right here.
Oh, I know.
All kinds of great stuff here.
It's endless.
Yeah.
It is absolutely endless. There's for photographing people.
That's right.
See, it's all very self-referential, or as my children would say, very meta.
Yes, there you go.
Take care. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I know. I love Tom Orlando's MOW equipment. And it's coming up. All right, so we've got Black Box Custom Cars and Trains. Mark Smith from O'Fallon, Missouri. These are nice. Oh, my goodness, look at those. Okay, this is great. It looks to me like, oh, okay, I just found something good. Oh, okay, I found my favorite. Holy moly. Okay, there's the prototype photograph. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. I'm guessing they're sandblasting this car. That is unbelievable. Good morning. This is amazing. I guess what they're sandblasting it? Look at that. So that photograph has inspired that model. All right. This is amazing. And it's all in so it's a little box. Just put my hand there for scale. Beautiful little box. Okay, Black Box Custom Cars and Trains, Mark N. Smith. This is incredible work. Look at these loads. I'm a sucker for loads. Look at that. Ooh. This has really, really captured my attention. That is just lovely.
Yes.
Thank you for joining from California.
I did.
All right. Gerald Baker from Glen Carbon, Illinois, has put together what almost looks like a peanut butter lid competition. This is Woodland Scenics, Water the Cow. It's tiny. Look, oh, finger for scale. It's a tiny, tiny little lovely diorama. Another little one, 1940s gas station. We've got a day at the farm in the 1930s or 40s. I love these. You don't need a layout to model. Clark Oil and Gas Station. And last but not least, this is N scale, an N scale entry, a market, little tiny market. Okay. Oof, just lovely. Good morning, Matt.
Morning.
We're doing a survey of the tables.
As am I.
What have
Speaking.
what have you seen that you like?
Well, there's been a fair amount of really nicely detailed and weathered Bachman stuff that some people have put out, which I've been very happy to
Sorry,
see.
what company?
Oh, no, nothing. No company. I mean, it's just been some trains, you know?
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, really, really impressive modeling. I was just thinking to myself, I think this is the best show I've been to for all the detailed models
Okay,
that are on display.
say that again.
This is probably the best show I've been to so far.
For
For all the detailed models,
I know.
all the talent that's on display here.
it's spectacular.
It is, yeah.
All right. Cheers. Yeah, it really is. And this is okay. So this is David Reed from another O'Fallon. Seems to have a thing for Pacific Food Express.
There you go. Let's try.
Let's look at the picture. Where are you going to go, James? You going to check out an RPM? Mr. James Regier? I recommend. Now, do you have anything here, James? I haven't seen your work yet.
Okay.
Tell me where to find your models, Mr. James Regier. Okay, so we're back to, well, let's see. Holy moly. Okay, models by Clark Cooper. Where are you from, Mr. Clark Cooper? Here we go. You are from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Some beautiful, oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. Oh, look at this. So there's the prototypical photograph. And then there's the model. Right next to Mike Buddy's auto racks. Okay, oh, I think I see them. I'm guessing those are Mike Buddy's auto racks. And I think I see a mini James Regier. So you're coming up. All right. I see you standing in. All right. So that's 3 tables down. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. So we're not even halfway through. All right. Chris Thies has written an article on the MP15502 scale monitor car. Okay, this is interesting. Let's dig into this for a minute.
Okay.
So Chris is from St. Louis, apparently. Back in the early 90s, I found a particular car in the Missouri Pacific
I wish I would go, but that's exactly what.
Street, maybe Genevieve, Mississippi, Missouri yard. I had my Pentax K1000 camera with me, and I was able to grab a few shots. These shots then sat hidden away in a storage bin for a few decades. Okay, so then he stumbled across the bin, and here we go. Looks to me like this then details how we went from a photograph to a model. Fascinating. Just fascinating.
I get on the browser side and I like to stand the cameras and I go, hey. I do it all the time. You wanted Mr. Bean? Yes.
James Ruggiero, I'm assuming you're speaking about Chris. Good morning, Anthony.
That'd be fun. Oh my gosh. For this
So models by
Sunday,
Seth
a week ago, we were in there.
Wettel
Big commercial spray.
from Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, they're kind of downsizing.
This is interesting.
Constantly growing.
Let's see what we got here.
I have a couple of customers. I could tell you this one. I had a couple of customers that are starting to look.
Really interesting.
Okay. I might even.
Those are lovely painters. Oh, and you are the author. Would you like to say hello to people?
Hello.
So, what have you built here, Seth?
Well, these are scratch-built grain hauling containers that I made from blocks of wood.
Oh, wow.
They're called grain, yes. And the flat cars here, these are Adapto flat cars. That was a kit made by Ross Dando. He no longer makes them. I managed to accumulate a few of those. These 79-foot, these are all kit bashed flat cars that I made. See, this was an
Fantastic.
experiment. This was an experiment that Rock Island did back in the early 1960s, 63 to 74. They had all these containers. They didn't want to let them go to waste. So they said, let's put 4 of these containers on one flat car and have them haul grain to various industries. That way you don't have to mount or dismount the containers, just leave them there, get to where they need to go, pop open the hatches, load them with grain, and then when you get where they need to go, pop open the hatches, stick a hose in there, commence operation, vacuum suck, and out comes the grain.
Brilliant.
You can make beer.
Brilliant. See, that's the great thing. Thank you.
Yes, nobody's ever made nothing like this before.
And you have.
Yes, I have.
And that's what is amazing about an RPM, everybody, because you learn things.
A friend of mine helped build this scale test car body here, and all I had to do was add the details on it. You know, the end porches, the stirrup steps, the grab irons. I made a lot of those from ordinary staples. The inspection hatch here, and Steve Heil made the decals for these two here.
Beautiful.
I'm probably the first one ever to do that. And for people who are getting so hot and bothered about the bay window caboose the Tangent comes out with, you know, they're like $125 a piece. Well, I can kit bash one of these and sell it to somebody for only $60.
Wow.
Yes.
Have a great show.
It doesn't do the boogaloo and it doesn't dance, but it runs on the track just as good.
Beautiful. Thank you. You always learn something at an RPM. Okay, Daryl Muskoff from Fayetteville, Illinois. Looks like an Illinois Central modeler. I'm just going to continue. Actually, here, I'll come around this way. I'll break rhythm for a minute because there's Goalie George.
Somebody who said there, you know, there was looking all.
And sales in this area. I stayed with one of the men.
All right. So, Gregor Mo from Chatham, Illinois. Hold on one second, folks. Do you have a moment, sir?
Sir.
All right. We are live on the interweb,
All right.
and this is our host. Good morning, everybody. Well, introduce yourself.
Lonnie Bathurst, St. Louis RPM.
And is all of this all of this wonderfulness, is this all you're doing?
We have about half a dozen of us that work on this almost year round, and probably another dozen that help us make it happen while we're here.
That is spectacular. I'm loving the models this year.
There are a
Loving them.
lot of nice models.
There are a lot of nice models. Anything that we should particularly pay attention to?
Well,
What have you seen that blows your mind?
in the models, there are two or three. There's one over here that I think somehow works. It's animated.
Okay,
It's a pipeline construction.
Okay.
Putting a natural gas pipeline.
we will go look at that.
And then there's another one that is over there a little bit that is some kind of intersection of two railroads crossing there.
We saw that.
That's fabulous.
Isn't that brilliant?
And then there's a couple of barges somewhere over here that have.
Yes, Andre's barges.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
We haven't seen those yet,
Yeah.
but Andre put a peanut butter lid, a mini prints
And
peanut
then
butter lid challenge in
I
there.
would suggest that you go over to Kevin Tully's tables where he has
Yes.
3 different large layout scenes of grain elevators, very complex looking.
They're wonderful.
facility. They
Yeah,
are,
he's a
yeah.
brilliant modeler.
So I would do all that and then just peruse the place. We're up 15% in vendors
Wow.
and 35 to 40 more tables than ever.
Yeah.
And we might hit 900 this year.
Wow. Congratulations. Well, it's a fabulous event.
Well, thank you.
Having a great time
Would it
this
be
year.
the same if you weren't here?
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
Thank you.
I will always be here. I love it here. Thanks, Lonnie.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. So here we go. Models by Mr. James Regier, the man himself.
Yeah.
There he is.
They told us it was. Like, yeah, you're right. That's kind of too good enough. Well, I mean, I can't.
Hold on, James. If you will allow me, do I have your permission to touch your models? I won't touch unless you say I can touch. But we will look at your models.
Yep, that's why. Yeah, there you go. There's a reason you're not
All right.
here. Yeah, fair enough. They still haven't gotten the point. Now that
These are all models by James.
works for me.
Oh, those are lovely. Oh, you're glued down? Okay.
Maybe 2.
You are glued down. All right, I was gonna give you to goalie, George, but I'm not gonna pry you up.
If anybody wants to get to the point now,
All right,
finger in a little grab it.
so
Yeah.
we have got some models here by Mike Buddy. We have a request for you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Can't prove I did it.
There you go. You heard it here.
Where we at?
Only you can,
Camera's
only
live.
you
Camera's
can,
live.
only you can answer that question.
Yeah, there you go. Mike Buddy does some amazing work.
I know, we just took a look at James Regier. I was gonna lift James Regier up and give him to you
Oh,
to model and
I was
play
gonna,
with and
I was gonna
pat
pat
him, yeah.
my precious.
Okay, hang on. So, James Regier says lift the roof off the brick building. Okay. We'll let goalie George, will you
Oh.
lift, you have permission to lift the roof
I have
off
off
the
the
brick
brick
building?
Is there like,
I don't know, let's try, no.
that looks like it's just one piece.
Okay, okay,
There's an inner roof.
why are we lifting the roof off the brick building? I'm confused. And the subroof, okay.
Oh, and the
And the
sunroof.
subroof, this is painful. And
Oh,
so,
it
oh, there
does
we
come
go,
out. It does
okay.
come out.
It comes out, all right.
There we go. There's a pattern on the top
What are
here.
we looking at? We're looking at an empty building.
Well, there's a pattern here. That's kind of cool
Yeah,
to see the underside of the patterned roof.
I think that must be what we're
That's
looking
got
at.
to be what we're looking at.
Okay. James, you're leaving us hanging here. Did someone steal your model?
Crap, we just uncovered a crime.
That's right. So there was a fully detailed interior until about 10 minutes ago. George? Yes, okay, the tin stamped ceiling.
Yeah,
We're looking
okay.
at. Okay.
That is cool.
That is
very
lovely. Yes, very nice.
cool. All right.
Excellent.
Let's put it back before
All
someone
right.
sees us touching the
Yeah,
bottles.
yeah. Lonnie's gonna, oh, uh-oh, we're getting busted.
Uh-oh, are we busted?
Run, George, run.
I don't run anymore.
No. All right.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right, take care. Sorry, James, just having a little bit of fun here. But yes, that is very cool. You have to tell me how you did that roof. So we're at Mike Buddy's, 1978 HO scale era loads. Look at these cars. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mike, you really do auto racks well. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, James, bring me back some. I haven't had breakfast. I'll take a breakfast sandwich, James. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to try and do a bit of a drone shot here. All right. So, oops. So the doors open in 10 minutes. I'm going to keep going. Here, let me fix my camera. Here we go. Let's keep going. You know, we're not halfway through yet. Oh, hang on. My thing is going wonkers. All right. So let's keep going. So we left off here. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here that people are very excited about. So this is the 187th vehicles. All right. 187vehicles.org. And I guess these fantastic cranes. Robert Kelly, Jackson, Missouri.
Is micro-walk in the back of your cabin.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see something quite incredible. Here we go. There we go. Look at this module. Oh gosh, I'll do a drone flight over it. Look at this. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. These cranes are just ridiculous. And of course, lots and lots and lots of vehicles. And then, wow. This is wonderful. See if I can spin it around. Yeah, this module is probably 4, 8, 12 feet long, maybe 9 to 12 feet long. All right, let's go over here. We're coming up on the pipe laying that everybody talked about. Okay, Dwayne Parsons. We know that name. Dwayne has some from Norfolk, IA, some beautiful construction equipment. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Looks like I'm guessing maybe some remote control vehicles here. Good morning.
Morning.
Ooh, nice. We're still on the 187th Vehicle Club table. SpaceX Falcon 9 booster and transport platform by Trevor Hines. 30 hours to build. Look at that. Woo, look at all those wheels. That's amazing. Concrete girder load. I like that one too. Wow. Okay, so here is the pipe diorama. Hello from Thailand. Wow. I don't know whether we've ever had someone from Thailand on before. Hello. So apparently, okay, so this is Trevor again. Wow. Pipeline scene with operational side booms. Hello. How are you?
Pretty good.
We were just looking at your wonderful models.
This is Trevor's. My stuff is over there.
May I put you on camera?
Sure. Done it before.
There you go. Hello, Dwayne.
I thought I'd tell him a little bit about Trevor's pipeline
Yeah.
layout.
Do you know Trevor?
He's not here. Yeah. Trevor's
Okay.
a good friend.
Tell me about this. This is
Basically, what he's got, these are custom scratch built John Deere pipe layers that
okay.
he did. And of course, the whole diorama is his. But they do have sound. They're synchronized. They pick up the pipe, drop it into the trench.
How?
Yeah. you need to come back and talk to him specifically.
Is he
I think
here?
He's got two. Yeah, well, he's not. He hasn't.
No,
shown
but
up
he's
yet.
here at the show.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll have to come back and see it in operation.
I think he uses two motors, one for lifting and one for the boom movement.
Wow.
But again, there's sound besides, so it's just.
This is unbelievable. The imagination, let alone the skill and the time.
He has so much skill and stuff, but I just don't.
This is
The little pad right there with the trucks,
yes.
those operate.
That's what I figured. Yes.
And he has guys who want to try to test your docking abilities and drive around. So the little trucks pick up the load and move
Oh, that's
around and
amazing.
try to get it docked all on the HO scale. So
Brilliant. Wow. Well, this is definitely a fan favorite. People are loving this. All right, lovely seeing you. I like the pin in your hat there. That
monthly special.
excellent. All right. Well, and this month's theme is construction. So if you haven't received it, it probably arrive on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's right in your area.
Good deal.
All right. Nice seeing you.
Thanks, Bernard.
All right. So we've been down this table. So here, let's do. So 4 sets down, 3 to go. Dennis Norris from O'Fallon. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit just because I've got to. Walther's Proto. Probably should have put some mini print models on the table, but we'll do that next year. Just probably what I said last year. Okay, Ben Bartlett. Very nice. Oh, let's see what we've got here. I know whose table this is. Okay, look at this. Wow. Okay, this is Andre, everybody. And Andre has his peanut butter lid challenge here. I think this is the first mini print that we've seen at the show. This is wonderful. Andre was telling me that he brought his peanut butter lid challenge. Mini prints peanut butter lid challenge with the mini print Sheffield hand car. That is wonderful. And just for prototypical accuracy, he still has it on the peanut butter lid, on the peanut butter jar. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And Andre was telling me about this wonderful barge he built. So there's the prototype. He's such a talented modeler, isn't he? Look at that. HO scale. Tow and barges. Look at that. The answer to your question, James, if you're still on, is yes. And I will figure it out as soon as I get back to my table. Look at this. Just wonderful modeling. There's a couple of mini prints in there. I think I recognize that. Some steel mill grain wagons. Those look wonderful. Yes, Andre is a wonderful modeler. Oh my goodness, he brought so much stuff. Look at this, it's wonderful. Oh, mini print speeder. Wow, this is amazing. Joshua Singletary from Chattanooga. Oh, Chattanooga. Wonderful. So let's keep going. It's getting busy in here, so it's going to get a little bit noisier. David C. Lowell, Lowell Company Motive Works. These are lovely. Look at that, beautifully detailed interiors. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so who is it? David C. Lowell from Crestwood, Missouri, uh, has done a beautiful business car, Pullman sleeping car. And then look at the interiors on this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Wonderful. Once again, prototypical photographs, and then the model. So the inspiration. So there's the inspiration. That's very well done. Very well done. Looks to me like we've got another peanut butter lid challenge here from Mr. Radisson B. McGuire of Montgomery, Alabama. Sure looks like a mini prints peanut butter lid. So this is a good time for me to tell everyone that let me actually turn the camera around for a minute. I'm going to do a paid political message here for a minute. So hang on. I'm just turning the camera around if I can figure this out. Vendors are open for business, although this vendor's not at his table. Okay, I might need to cut this short at some point. Still have all of this to see. And come on, spin with me, and all of that to see. So there's still quite a bit to see. However, since I'm talking about peanut butter lids, we've seen 2 peanut butter lids so far, one from Andre, one from Radisson. What you need to know is that there's another peanut butter lid challenge. And the next peanut butter lid challenge deadline is the end of August. So you've got a month and a half. And if you go to the Mini Prints Facebook group, and I'll do a post about it as well, you'll see that there are details. I will pin it. That's what I should do. I'll pin it to the top of the page. All of the instructions are there, but the Mini Prints Peanut Butter Lid Challenge is a wonderful opportunity to take a 3.5-inch peanut butter lid and have a little bit of fun and create a gorgeous little model diorama. And there will be 2 prizes. There will be a random draw. Everyone who enters is randomly entered into a draw or entered into a random draw for a $50 Mini Prints gift card. And this time, for the first time ever, there will be a judge and juried competition for best of show. Sorry, I'm just picking up my coffee. So definitely join and enter the Peanut Butter Mini Prints Lid competition. It is going to be tremendously fun. I'm just doing a quick walk around here.
Redid the light pack here.
This is nice. International paper. Look at this. Here, I'll turn the camera around. And then, oh, there are a few more things that we have to take a look at here. And then I'm going to head back to my booth because it's getting quite busy here, as you can tell by the noise levels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
All right, so here are the last few models I'm going to show you. All right. International paper. Look at this beautiful model. And what I like about this one, this is Bob Rivard and Frank Jordan. Look at that.
This has got all the funky Mars lights.
Beautifully detailed interior.
Lights, and then the rear is.
Thanks, Steve. The peanut butter lid challenge is a lot of fun.
No, it's nothing on the, yeah, by the time I'm modeling it, so this was like an LA Hauler engine. Yeah.
And then I'm going to end here. This is a perfect one to end on. Huron, South Detroit, Model Railroad Company. Tom Orlando is a master of MOW equipment. He 3D prints them. His work is absolutely stunning. And holy moly, look at that. So I'm guessing that that's the prototype photo. And there's the scene that was inspired from it. I'll do a drone flight. Look at that. That is just nuts. Okay, everyone, I'm going to walk back to the booth now. I got further this year than I did last year. I see one more diorama I'm kind of interested in taking a look at. But I mean, it's as you can tell, it's overwhelming. There is just so much here to look at. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Everybody knows one of his paintings that's in the Chicago Art Institute.
Okay,
It's called American Gothic.
okay.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Farmer with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Son of the farmhouse is based on his painting.
Look at this.
Oh,
This looks like a giant peanut butter lid.
Gotcha.
Look at the Gothic window.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's wonderful.
Someone's got, but now they got fan problems.
And then over here, we've got a very large model. Wow. Morning.
Good morning.
That's wonderful.
Yellowstone.
Always. My wife loves that show. Look at this, everyone. That's amazing. All right. Lot of
Ranch in Wyoming. They say Montana, but it's just the Chief Joseph Ranch, and it's in Wyoming.
Okay. That's beautiful. Wow. See, it's not just trains. Okay. I'm heading back. On the way back to the booth, I'll give you just sort of a little look-see. I saw a couple of orders come in. I hope they're not 9 o'clock. Scans. I didn't get over here yesterday. Wow, it's just impossible to see everything.
Or implement this.
Yeah.
On the left.
Model Railroad Hobbyist. There's Joe Fugate. Lots of historical societies. There's Rapido. All right, let's get back to the mini prints booth and set up because I think I have a 10 o'clock scan. It is endless, absolutely endless. I didn't even see Class 1 model works yesterday. It's just too much to even comprehend. All right, everyone. And probably we'll end up here at Miniprints. I have a few minutes now to get set up. So I will bid you all a farewell. Oh, yeah. And then I guess we'll, here. And then this is what I brought, which I showed people yesterday. A little Miniprints module. All right, everyone. That was fun. Thank you for joining. I hope the new, let's go back to me. I hope the new resolution was helpful. I hope people got to see it in a little bit more detail than usual. And have a great day, everyone. I'm going to get set up and do some scanning. And tonight I am at Ken Patterson's. So I'll probably come to you live again this evening from What's Neat this week in model railroading with Ken and Joshua and James Regier and Mike Buddy. And I got to get back to work. So bye, everyone.